story takes place in Washington State, but also Portland, Oregon. You know, in Washington, we have a large coastline which has wonderful places to buy fresh fish markets. A couple who owned a posh downtown Portland store sold high-end goods, food items to any visitors. And they traveled to the coast to buy certain fish for their store, canned fish. You see, various fish markets along the coast who don't sell their day's catch by an evening will often preserve the fish. They'll sell then the canned fish. So this couple found a supply of canned tuna that they wished to resell after their markup at their posh store in Portland. The final price there was around $14 a can. After a year of the canned tuna sitting on their Portland store shelves and buyers purchasing it, one buyer came to complain as he returned his can of tuna, his purchase. He said, "I've got a problem with this product. It doesn't taste right." So the owners opened it, tasted it, and it was not spoiled, but it did reek. So let's pause and again review our law here. To revoke or claw back an acceptance, the buyer must show there was a substantial nonconformity which could not have easily been discovered. And even though the couple purchased the cans a year ago, they may legally revoke their acceptance if they can prove those two elements. Therefore, they returned to the coast to the fish market with the cans that had not sold and complained. The fish market owner looked up the batch numbers and said, "Sure enough, that's not tuna. On the same day we sold this to you, while we had canned tuna, we also had canned cat food. Cat food made up of fish heads, guts, and other parts. This is cat food with the wrong label." So my question to you is that a substantial nonconformity? You know, tuna is not cat food. And the defect, was it latent? Well, you'd have to open each can, right, to discover the problem. So it was hidden. And thus the buyers in this case were able to successfully claw back their acceptance, even though it had been a year since the contract had been performed. Well, I like this story because there's a level of humor here, if you think about it, how for a year people could buy food from a posh store in Portland, open up what they thought was expensive tuna, eat it, serve it to their families or perhaps guests, thinking that it was some form of high-end food product and not realize that they were eating garbage. Has a bit of humor in it. The remainder of this slide series discusses what happens if there is a breach before the goods leave the seller or they're in transit, or if they reach the buyer. What are the buyer's remedies? What are the seller's remedies? So please review those slides and let me know if you have any questions.